Callum, an outstanding performance. We're in the FA Cup. How do you reflect on that one?
Really pleased for the players, really pleased for the supporters as well. Get how important the FA Cup is to the club, and largely the supporters. It's a special competition, and if you look over the last couple of years, always done our bit to get us within touching distance of the competition proper, and we're now 90 minutes away from that, and we're in the draw on Monday. Delighted with the performance, but that's been coming, and if you don't think that, I'm sorry, you're not watching the games. It's a lot easier to come out and say that after a positive result of we dominated the game against Scarborough more than we did today. Today we put the ball in the net. We had high quality chances today, just like we did at Darlington last week. We've had a calendar month where our points return in the league doesn't reflect the level of performance. Today it did. And on another day, by the way, and I don't mean that disrespectfully because you know how much I rate the opposition manager and what Curzon have done in the league over the last couple of years. That's a good side, but I think we scored at least 2 more. And that isn't a criticism of our group. We've gone and scored 5 goals at home. So I talked to you about improving. It's not, I told you so, but the level of performance today has been certainly what it's been last time out here, certainly what it was at Darlington. We have the goals to show for it. And like I say, very rare I try and be as false about my opinion, but if you don't share that opinion, in my opinion, you haven't been watching us closely in recent weeks.
We can talk about individuals, but the team as a whole, the attacking play was just sensational to watch today, wasn't it?
I could just repeat the same thing of we've improved. I spoke at the start of the season that we'd encountered some challenges, we were disjointed, we were imbalanced, all the words I used, trying to speak honestly. When you speak honestly, you're an idiot. Remember that. People want you to speak openly and honestly until you speak honestly and openly. But the reality for us is we played Curzon here however many games ago and we looked disjointed. We got into the final third, lacked quality, lacked, on the one hand, ideas, clarity of what we wanted to do, and I said we would improve when we get personnel back, when we get time on the training pitch, when we get full training weeks. In our model, the ability to train Tuesday, Thursday and Friday is important. So yes, we've improved, just like we felt we would, and I'm really pleased with the supporters. That I was gutted for them at Darlington last week, particularly ones that travelled, gutted at Fylde, and the late goal goes against Scarborough here, where I'm going, how haven't we won the game? Because the performance is there, apart from the important bit. Stick with them because that's what we can produce, and that isn't flash in the pan. That's been coming, and really pleased for the players, but pleased for the supporters that turned out again in numbers today for a cup game and have, like I say, stick with the players. They've shown year after year after year where they can take the football club, and let's hope that we can really start generating some momentum.
And as you say, momentum there. It's Merthyr Town, another home game next week. You must be looking forward to getting straight back here and back to action.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to enjoy a pint this evening. Straight up the road, Garden Lane, Bouverie, a well-earned pint and reflect on the fact that we're in the FA Cup draw on Monday. But after that, yeah, that needs to be, winning needs to feel like the norm and the ability to string back-to-back wins. So there will be a point tomorrow morning, into Monday, into Tuesday, where it's done. Look forward to the FA Cup draw, and when you get your draw, you get your fixture. We need to move on because come Tuesday morning, the work needs to start for the Merthyr Town game, and that's where I really believe what I'm saying about performance levels for individuals improving all the time, for therefore the team and the collective. But the reality is it's the results, and I hope that I can stand in front of you all in 7 days' time and say the same thing around, we said we were going to improve, we've now put back-to-back wins together. At some point the clean sheet will come because I thought it was an outstanding defensive performance today that they'll be disappointed to not have the clean sheet to show for it. But yeah, we'll enjoy the fact that once again we've progressed in the FA Cup, earned some money for the football club, hope we get the opportunity to see it and improve the group and keep adding. So yeah, we'll enjoy tonight first, and then come Tuesday, yeah, get ready for Merthyr.